What's good? It's Shigozi. It's Tuesday, February 6th, 2018, and NASA has put on another theatrical performance, another false flag propaganda event blamed on SpaceX, which is nothing else than a Masonic theater troupe led by actor Elon Musk. Nothing I said is metaphor whatsoever. It's all exactly the truth as to what's going on in this world. You're watching a play, a stunt put on by your federal government, which is not yours. They're here to rule over you, control your mind with bullshit propaganda. So we're going to see how this entire event is just super coded with the numbers of Freemasonry, because as I always say, NASA space-related propaganda has the heaviest saturation of that. So first off, they call it the Falcon Heavy. Falcon Heavy. That's F is the sixth letter, H is the eighth. SpaceX, using alphabetical order, sums to 68. So coding 68 in the initials of the Falcon Heavy. 68 is a very special number to this gang as well. So when you click on the propaganda, you see how they updated it at 547. 47 is the amount of degrees that they have their Freemason compass set at. On the top of that compass, you have the pole star. Pole star sums to 47. Euclid's 47th problem about establishing a foundation. 47. This is the English reduction method. So F is the sixth letter, O is the 15th, add them all, get 119. 47, when you reduce them all, 1 plus 5 is 6, you see here. Applying that to the ALW Kabbalah cipher, so 18, 1 plus 8 is 9, all that, you get 47. This is the every 11th letter cipher, 11 the master number. Just more insight to how this is all working. So let's go back to Super Bowl 51. Because you can't ignore the fact that after Super Bowl 52, a couple days, and why did they wait a couple days? Why didn't they wait until 2/5? Because they went into 2/6. 26 is the number for Mason. This is Masonic ritual. Mason 26 playing the role of God over your lives. Remember that reduction? S is the 19th letter, so 1 plus 9 is 10. You reduce 1, you get 26 when you add them all. So conspiracy sums to 51. Think about we have Area 51, where all the alien conspiracy happens. Super Bowl 51 is where they beat the Falcons. Now we have Falcon Heavy. They love, if you ask, oh, why not use Super Bowl 52, is because they love pairing the numbers for conspiracy on NASA propaganda, on space propaganda. Outer space sums to 51. Likewise, Freemason. They're telling you outer space is a Freemason conspiracy. It's a Masonic conspiracy. All their tales they're telling you, all these going to Mars, going to the moon, are all theatrical performances put on by the Scottish Rite, the Freemasons. Scottish Rite 57, Ancient Accepted, 1, 2, 3. The Ancient Accepted, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. And look, this 84, reverse in alphabetical order, that is a number for Masonry, for Zionism. And here's where it seals the deal. I'm telling you how they code the numbers for Masonry, especially on space propaganda, because it's all been down all the propaganda, but space heavily saturated. That's why they give you an 84-second video, see? 60 seconds plus 24. If you sum the divisors of 48, the reflection, you get 124. 48 is a number for Freemason, 48. Just keep the base ones up. Make it easier to see. They call themselves Illuminati, 48. Putting all their propaganda, 48. You know, this is another space hoax from the federal government. Some of its divisors, 124. And guess what the 48th prime is? 223. 223. Masonic sums to 223 in the Jewish cipher. From Elon Musk's birthday, his 46th birthday, until today is 223 days. See? Masonic propaganda spanning from his birthday. It's also a span of 32 weeks. We count the end day. 32 is the number for Scottish. This is Scottish Rite propaganda in America. 32. And also, here's the whole Falcon Heavy riddle right here. This is how Gematria helps you see what I'm talking about. Because you can say, what's a coincidence? Because it's called Falcon, whatever. But then you type it in. Falcon Heavy. You get 11249, the numbers for Super Bowl. So right after the Super Bowl, again, with this propaganda. And again, syncing it up with Super Bowl 51, because 51 is the number for conspiracy, the number for Freemason, the number for Zionism. Stamped inside this propaganda on space propaganda, on outer space propaganda. Propaganda. Sums to 51. Propaganda from the federal government, Federal 51. That is their only role, to control your mind, to lead you down the path of agenda, to mock you with coded propaganda, to steal your wealth, to create more fake wars, to steal more wealth, generate more income for themselves. So see how this is they called it a test flight, at least in the video, Falcon Heavy test flight. But they're syncing it up with, again, New England. I'll just rewrite it out. Test flight 4554, New England, 45. If you write 45 and 54, they're the same. No. If there's no S in the word, ignore this, because that's takes into account S. So now we're doing spans from birthdays. Let's just keep on that track. Who am I showing you who's putting on this propaganda? NASA. But at the end of the day, NASA, SpaceX is the exact same. It's run by the same exact gang of Freemasons. NASA formed July 29th, 1958. They're 59 years old now, where this big historic ritual comes out. I knew there's going to be some big ritual before they turned 59, because this entire past year, Kevin Spacey is what can come to my mind. All these celebrities, 58, 59, they'll be like born 58, 59 years old, and then they'll be in this propaganda. NASA, no different. Freemasonry sums to those two numbers. And there's a lot of 58, 59 in this that we'll see later. I kind of did this all now, so hopefully I don't lose track of anything. But before we continue then, let's look at the date numerology. This is coming out, from his Elon Musk's 46th birthday. Again, Patriots 46, 37. Tom Brady 46. And then on this day, the Falcon Heavy launch, as I already explained. I mean, before the date numerology, but you can see it there. And also what I saw, and it's just really obviously what they're going for too, the 26 numerology, the 37th day of the year, Mason 73, the reflection. Also 37 is the 12th prime number, going back to 12, Tom 12. Another 12 ritual after the Tom Brady scripted Super Bowl. 12th prime number. So there's a lot of 59s that I saw, and I don't want to miss them. We already saw one, NASA's 59 when this is happening. 59 is the 17th. Oh, we're about to see with NASA. That's where it first happens. So, NASA, formed July 29, 1958. They're 59 years old. From their 59th birthday, the 17th prime, to this event, 193 days. So their 193rd day of being 59, if you even say it that way, it makes more sense. Space sums to 4417. 59 is 17th prime. On the 193rd day, 193, the 44th prime of them being 59. You see how they're doing this? Space. And again, I didn't look up SpaceX to get this. You do it from NASA's birthday. Because NASA's putting on this propaganda. And who's NASA? I mean, they're headquartered in Washington, D.C., so it's this Masonic, Scottish Rite of Freemasonic federal government. The Jesuit order, the Zionist Jews, the false Jews from Revelation, the same gang I talk about every video. So then SpaceX, I did it from their birthday too. From they're 15 years, founded 15 years ago, so they're 15 years old. Reflection of 51. Atlanta, 15, by the way. That conspiracy, that's what they're syncing up Atlanta in that reduction. So from SpaceX's 15th birthday to this event, 277 days, the 59th prime number. This right here is how you know this is crafted nonsense. It is all numbers ritual, prime numbers. Anyone who says it's a coincidence is completely dumb. The 59th prime from SpaceX's birthday, and then the 193rd, or the 44th prime, which is 193 from NASA's 59th birthday. This is from, see, I'm confused. Let me not even do that, but I hope you get it. It's a lot to keep up with, but I think I explained that pretty well. And I'll recap at the end. There's just a bit more. It might not be. Well, there is always more, but just when I decoded. That's why I do like to put it in a blog first, but hey. The takeaway is that space sums to 4417. NASA founded July 29, 1958, the 44th prime from their 59th birthday, 59 the 17th prime. And then you go look at SpaceX, they do it too. They do it 277 days from then. And then from this event to NASA's upcoming 60th birthday is 142 days. We're at 42. You got 142 for Mission 42. Right here also seals the deal. It is a span of 143 days. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry sums to 143. All I've done is show you how this is Scottish Rite of Freemasonic propaganda. It is propaganda from them. It is rituals from them. So, if that wasn't enough, we can end here. If I forgot this, I've been pretty disappointed, but look what this sums to. One small step for SpaceX, one giant step for mankind. Sums to 193, the 44th prime, space 44, 193 days from NASA's birthday. 58, using the alphabetical order. Freemasonry, 58. Symbol 23, 23 to 9th prime. The reflection of 32. They're pairing 32 and 50 because we have 229, the 50th prime. Remember, at 9 minutes 22 seconds during the Super Bowl, the Patriots scored to make the game 32 to 32 because America sums to 220, or America sums to 50 and 32. 229, the 50th prime number. See? So then in this, they put the 32's reflection pairing it with the 50th prime number. See? That's how this works. And then 193, the 44th prime, space 44, Freemasonry, American Space Program, branding it with the 119th prime number. All-Seeing Eye, Star of David, Master Plan. All going back to Saturn, the Keeper of Time. We're talking about NASA doing a Saturnian ritual, branding it with 119. And you say this is all willy-dilly, arbitrary? No. It cannot be any more clear what they're coding in this piece of propaganda right here. 119th prime number, 44th prime number, 58. NASA founded in 1958. And again, thank NASA for making it so clearly coded. NASA propaganda, space propaganda is always this easy to see. Every piece of it. Every last drop of it. Look, they have the 45th prime right here. Apollo moon landings were retired in the 1970s. There's other 45s they have in here. G3, Falcon Heavy took flight Tuesday around 3:45 p.m. Ritual 45, New England 45. Again, Falcon Heavy, FSD6 later, H is the 8th, FH 68, like SpaceX. And then before I end this video, again, SpaceX has the 32, 23, SpaceX 23, that headline, some to 230, just 23. They reuse these numbers for everything. The 11th prime. But the final takeaway, I think, I mean, if you want to debate me on this, challenge it, or have any questions, then explain. I mean, but yeah, 223 days from his birthday, Masonic 223, the 40th prime and all that, that's already really good. I think it's probably the biggest one too. But, I mean, come on, from NASA's birthday, July 29th, 1958. Oh, I'm gonna make sure, I think I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, June 28th. So, here. If I said this was NASA's birthday, I know I did. Correction. Good, I caught this. The 143 and that was from the June 20th. That's Elon Musk's birthday. But hopefully you can catch that. But let me just finish off with this. 193 days, the 44th prime from NASA's birthday, their 59th birthday. I mean, space 1744. How can you not get what's going on? Peace out.